Hi students, I just kind of wanted to take a little time to explain to you our Padlet project because I don't think I've done a very good job in laying out the steps. So there may be some confusion on your part, and I don't want you to have to struggle through this because you already are doing a lot of work. A lot of studying is happening. On top of that, if I am not clear in what I'm trying to say and have you all do, then it's not fair to you. So very simple group work this is. Um, the purpose of this group work is really critical thinking. Critical thinking on what? On the essays we are reading. I'm laying out some steps here again. I'm hoping this will make things a little bit easier on you. Step one, on your community Padlet page. So as you know, every community or every group has its own Padlet page that has been created for you. Every group in the class has been created for you. The group that is in the class, that is in the Canvas class, also is a group in Pronto so that you can message each other far more easily, correct? So that's there, that's everything has been done. All you have to do now is you have to read those 3 essays. Okay, so once those 3 essays are done, I'm sure you'll have lots of ideas running through your head. So what do you do with all of that? You come here to this community Padlet page and you post your thoughts on the issues projected by each of the each of the authors. So that doesn't mean you have to write an entire summary, like you were writing like we write when we do essays. No, 1 line, 2 lines is good enough. So I'm giving you an example here. You could simply say, Chimamanda Adichie focuses on stereotyping in her TED speech, in her TED talk. And then each member of the community makes similar statement on one of the essay readings, right? So actually, I should say each member of the community makes a similar statement. Oh, hi students. The purpose of this video is to make the community short community project assignment a little bit easy on you. I may not have explained things very clearly, so there may be some confusion, in your mind. I'm going to try and re-explain it in a different way, so that things are a little bit clearer to you, because it wouldn't be fair if you have to kind of puzzle it all out, because you probably have a lot of other homework too to work on, and I do not want you to have to spend all your time on this one particular assignment. So the purpose of this assignment is mainly for critical thinking, and to um, uh, work in a group in such a way that there is a sense of belonging. You're not alone in an asynchronous class, or you do not feel a kind of aloneness in an asynchronous class. So there are many benefits to this kind of community project. Okay, so couple of things for you to remember. One is you do not need to worry about groups because I have created the groups already in Canvas, and the same groups are on Pronto. Pronto is going to help you to message each other far more easily than you can on Canvas. Um, you've got your groups in Canvas, you've got your groups in Pronto. Next, we have 3 essay readings for this week. So obviously you're going to be going through all the 3 readings. They're short essays, really not at all taxing, I would say. And then obviously in your mind, you'll be automatically drawn to one, not drawn so much to the other. You're automatically relating to one and not relating so much. This is a natural thing that happens when we have a few different types of readings. You'll be probably making notes on the side. I'm hoping you do. And once you have that, you kind of are thinking, oh, okay. And this is important to do. You kind of must zero in on the thought of, oh, you know what? This particular author, let's call her author A, focuses on this particular problem she has found in society. Then author B focuses on this other problem. Author C focuses on this other problem. Okay, so you kind of figure that out. It is your opinion, so you're not doing anything wrong by stating what you think the author is saying in a specific essay. Okay, so you have that. Now, what do you do with this information? Simply pick one of the essays, one of the problems that you would like to talk about, and put it forth in your community Padlet so that your friends can read what you're saying. So essentially, each student in the group picks one essay of the 3 we are reading this week. On your community Padlet page, post your thoughts on the issues projected by the author of the essay you have picked. For example, you could say, Chimamanda Adichie focuses on stereotyping. Each member of the community makes a similar statement on one of the essay readings. So these are like short posts. You could say you have, let's say each student picks only one essay as one essay to project into the community group. So let's say you pick essay 1, or let's say author A, or whatever the name is fine. And then you say, well, this is the problem this author is focusing on. So that is your step 1. Once that's done, we move on to step 2. So what do you do in step 2? Now, because after everybody posts, I'm hoping by Friday night everybody has posted their thinking of one author's focus on a particular problem. So as a group now, you have all those 15 posts. Let's say you have 15 members in a group. As a group, decide which problem you want to research on. Which of these problems do you feel is the most serious? What is it that you want to research on? So pick one. How do you do the picking as a group? You would be either communicating with each other on Padlet, or you would be doing it on Pronto. You can do a very simple vote, right? In Padlet, you could do a simple vote in Canvas. You could say thumbs up, this is a good one, let's go with this. It'll probably take like a second to do that. So that would be your step 2. That means you have zeroed in on one problem that everybody in the group will research on. For example, let's say you picked on stereotyping and everybody goes back. So you have come here together on the Padlet page, then you kind of go back and you start working, researching, thinking about stereotyping, trying to find maybe good videos, trying to find maybe good articles, maybe like good opinion pieces, maybe good essays, maybe even good stories on stereotyping. So, and then you bring what you like back to the Padlet page. So that would be step 4. So you go, step 3 is researching. Step 4 is now come back and post some of the solutions you have found. So you might post 1, 2, 3 solutions that you found for that particular problem. It's up to you. If you post even at least 1 is absolutely necessary, but you can also post 3 if you like. Okay, then we go to step 5. Decide in your group which 2 solutions make the most sense. And how do you decide in your group? Go ahead and do your voting, either on Padlet or you come back to Pronto and just simply message each other. Say, hey, that particular post by Danielle is so good. Shall we vote on that one? Shall we use that one to put on our discussion board? So, or you could vote for someone else's post. So which 2 solutions? Essentially, you're projecting 2 solutions. So you would make a decision. So that's what we are doing. We are in step 5. You make a decision on which of the 2 solutions that everybody has posted on in Padlet, which of the 2 solutions you're going to project into the Canvas discussion board. Okay, so once that's done, you pick up the link of your post by clicking on so you would have each made your solutions post, right? So here, do you see the 3 dots here? You simply click on that, copy link to your post, simply copy that link and then you would bring that and put it on the Canvas discussion board. Okay, that would finish step 6. Step 7, individually share what solutions you voted on and comment on the pros and cons of these solutions on the discussion board. So once you have posted, each one of you, it might look like a repetition, but it's really important for each person in the group to say, we zeroed in on these 2 solutions, which we think are the best solutions for this problem. However, so you would post that. So that would be common, right? Each one of you would be posting pretty much the same thing because that's what you picked as a group. But then you're going to have your own individual opinions on those 2 solutions. So it's important to post the pros and cons. That is what you think are the pros and cons of those 2 solutions. And then you will reply to each other on your Canvas discussion board. This will do it. That's all. This is an experiment in group work, in asynchronous classes. There's just a lot of benefits to this. If I keep talking about the benefits, it's going to simply make this video even longer than it is. It's already way too long. So I'm hoping this helps. Take care. Bye.